everyone, and welcome to 2E 101. I'm Kristin, your host, and today on Ask an Expert, we are incredibly fortunate to be hosting Debbie Reber. Debbie is a parenting activist, New York Times bestselling author, keynote speaker, and the founder of Tilt Parenting, a website, podcast, and resource for parents who are raising differently wired children. Her latest book is Differently Wired, A Parent's Guide to Raising an Atypical Child with Confidence and Hope. Debbie, welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. Happy to be here.
So you and I are both parents of twice exceptional children. And so we both understand how raising our awesome 2E kids can feel pretty challenging and at the same time super rewarding. So Debbie, what would you say are the greatest and the hardest things about raising a 2E kid?
It is such a good question. I would say for me, generally speaking too, I think the hardest is that asynchronous development. It can be so discombobulating. So many times I felt like I'm talking to a peer about like geopolitics or astrophysics or something when it's really like my 8-year-old. And then a minute later, our kids might get super dysregulated emotionally by something that really shows us in that moment they're actually younger than their chronological age. And that can get really confusing. And I think that also makes it harder for other people to understand, right? Family members or teachers, because they also see this child who's really kind of operating at this certain level. And there's just such a disconnect between that and behaviors that might seem to come out of nowhere and seem really younger than their age.
Yeah, your words resonate so perfectly with my own experience and also that of many of our parents in our Flex School community as well. So thank you for sharing that. So that is the challenging piece, but we both know it's also super rewarding. So what would you say is kind of the greatest thing about raising a 2E kid?
I mean, I just think these are the most fascinating kids that you will ever meet. I love twice exceptional humans, their strengths and their gifts, and just their unique way of problem solving, the passion that they have, the dedication to the things that really light them up, the way that they're endlessly surprising us with their point of view, their creativity and their ideas. Like, to me, it's awe-inspiring in really every way. One more thing that I want to be sure and mention, I really personally believe that one of the greatest things about raising twice exceptional kids is the fact that they demand so much from us. And I know that might not sound like a good thing, but because they force us to show up for them, to really grow and evolve and kind of sort out our own stuff so that we can be the parent that they need, that just makes our lives so much more all around fulfilling and rewarding.
Oh my gosh, that is absolutely so true. The growth that we experience as parents as a result of what they ask of us is, it's really incredible. And I just want to thank you again so much for being here.
Thank you, Kristin.